Good afternoon, everybody. The sun has come back out at St Mary's. Let's hope the sun can shine on Southampton as they look to put back-to-back wins together in the Premier League for the first time since December. Fulham play it short from their free kick inside their own half. Good ball from Tosin, forward to the feet of Frank Anguissa. Anguissa gets it to Decordova-Reid. Tosin Adarabioyo plays it to Joachim Andersen, and Fulham are back inside their own penalty area. And the Danish international, got a couple of big Danes on show today with him and Vestergaard, of course, as Armstrong and Saints win it back in the final third. Danger for Fulham. Now Minamino tucks it to the left to Redmond. Narrow angle, fires it over the bar and into the northern end.
He's got to go across the face of the goal there, Adam.
Not the most intelligent finish, was
I mean, he's at an acute angle. He's got to get that back on his right and go for goal, but across the face of the goal.
Black clouds hover again to the right hand side of us. It looks like the weather's going to get worse. The wind's up as well. Vestergaard makes a challenge down the left. Saints have done all right nicking the ball off Fulham a couple of times in their own half.
They've looked better in the last 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah, then Anguissa gets himself in trouble. Armstrong couldn't quite keep the ball, and Fulham have it on this left wing with Decordova-Reid. He's midway inside his own half, and that back pass is poor. And now Saints could take advantage. Minamino in the box, narrow angle, and it's cleared as it goes past the goalkeeper, up in the air, still not dealt with, and then Areola catches it at the second attempt. And in the end, it was the challenge from Aina that just did enough to put Minamino getting a clean shot away.
Reid played that ball. He didn't look at all. He's put his team in real trouble.
Yeah. Ward-Prowse sends it across the pitch to Armstrong, inside right. On this near touchline is Walker-Peters. Armstrong goes on a diagonal run ahead of him. He gets it off him. He tries to go round Anderson, and he did Anderson with a little dummy, and it's a free kick. No yellow card from Craig Pawson, but he brought him down knowing exactly what he was doing.
He's
Anderson.
given it now.
He has given it good. Ralph's put his baseball cap on. The rain continues to pour down. There is some brighter sky behind the Kingsland stand opposite me, but it's pretty grim either end of the ground, and I look into the sky. Here comes the free kick from the right, about 10 yards outside the box. Ward-Prowse whips it in, it goes right across everybody, and Shea Adams has his second goal in a week. Great delivery from Ward-Prowse, swung it away. Areola couldn't get there, and really from 3 or 4 yards out, Shea Adams could blast in his 9th Premier League goal of the season, and Saints do have the lead. It's Southampton 1, Fulham 0. Saints rob them of the ball again in their own half, and Minamino fires it back into Ings, and a last-ditch challenge from Anderson stops him. Minamino definitely fouled there by Aina, who's not having a good game at left-back, as Saints threatened from Ings his ball back to Minamino to open up a chance for a shot, and the Nigerian dragged him down. I'm surprised he's not going into the book, Dave. Yeah. I haven't seen it because he was very late. Aina was lucky not to get a yellow there, Dave. 10 minutes to half-time, and this is the position where you really think it's too close for James Ward-Prowse, just a couple of feet outside the box, right-hand corner of the D, but then we saw him do it at Villa, where he planted one in from this sort of range. So Areola dancing across his line, 5 yellow shirts in the wall.
Goalkeeper well to his right.
Yeah, Ward-Prowse might fancy this. Can he get it up and down from about 18.5 yards? Edge of the D, fires it, and now Alphonse Areola pushes it away, two-handed out to the far side.
I'll tell you what, he did well there, because really, I think the goalkeeper thought he was going to go round the wall, and he went really over the wall and at the goalkeeper, and it just surprised him. Punched it away, did well, but I think it just caught him a little bit on the hop.
Southampton are inside their own half. Shea Adams has come deep to help out, and he's done well. Tosin came all the way with him into the Saints' own half, and he got it square, and he laid it off, and he's gone ahead now. Armstrong gets a nice bounce off Aina, gets it back off Minamino, driving towards the D. Clever ball return for Ings. Ings gets there before Areola. Narrow angle, he's at the byline, tries to pull it back. It's out for a corner to Saints. Impossible angle to score from by the time he got there to get the shot. He got it around Areola but couldn't keep control of the ball. The keeper just about did enough.
But once again, Southampton moving the ball quickly and looking a threat, getting in behind Fulham.
Just the level of his performance, week in, week out.
I think Armstrong's done a really good season.
Dave's put we got those two at the top two, have we? As the top two players of the season. Ward-Prowse from the right. They scored from one free kick, and Adams almost got on the end of another. Good late lunging challenge from Josh Onomah stopped Adams getting a second.
But once again, the ball's whipped in between the goalkeeper and the back four, giving Fulham all sorts of problems. You know, you remember we went up to Fulham once, and I said they played from the back and never looked like getting forward. Can you remember up at Fulham? They haven't changed, Adam.
No, now, good ball from Armstrong to find Minamino. He's done a lot of good movement off that right-hand side, Minamino. His movement's been good. Low ball in. Keller has his first Premier League goal. Walker-Peters has the assist. And having missed good chances in the recent games to get off the mark, Nathan Teller, fresh on the pitch only a minute or two, has his first Southampton goal, his first Premier League goal, and it's Saints 2, Fulham 0.
Well, once again, it's Southampton, ball out to the right, in behind, across into the box, and this time Teller, who's just come on, gets on the end of it, sticks it away. Well, he's a boy you want to see develop, Adam.
Yeah, well, I think he
can. And the more he plays, the better he'll get.
Well, he's miles ahead of the rest of the younger players for me, Dave. He's a cream of the crop at the moment, Nathan Teller. And Jack Stevens, again, accelerates well over halfway with the ball.
He's done better today.
Yards. He's more comfortable there, Dave,
yeah,
isn't it? That's
without doubt.
Ward-Prowse squares it across the edge of the centre circle. We're in the Fulham half. Right below me is Nathan Redmond. Doesn't get it off Salisu. Teller comes deep, held up and pushed off the ball by Harry Reid. And now they might break Fulham because Decordova-Reid's got back to the right. And a good ball into the penalty area. Is that a penalty or is that Jack Stevens making the tackle of the season? Well. It looked like it would have been a penalty all day long, and Stevens has timed that to perfection.
Brilliantly timed that. Into the box, gone to ground, got his foot there. Superb.
Here we're about to see Josh Madger, the former Sunderland youngster, come on for Fulham, who have possession just over halfway. Brian brings it forward again, and this time there's free in time and space, and a shot by Reid, but blocked this time by Salisu covering across. 3 times now Fulham have got into good positions, and 3 times Saints have stopped them.
With balls that have been played in behind, Adam.
Yeah. Reid. Ball to Onoma. Nice first time layoff to Carvalho, the teenager. He found Tete. Tete out to Decordova-Reid on this right-hand side. Comes inside. Salisu goes with him, but he's fed it through for the teenager. Here's Carvalho off the crossbar and in. And Fulham are back in the game, and the 18-year-old on his full Premier League debut has lashed it high off the crossbar into the net. No chance from McCarthy, and they'd had the warning signs, Southampton, and they hadn't dealt with them. Saints 2, Fulham 1, game on for the last 15 minutes.
Fulham have pushed up a little bit and they've started to play balls in behind, and they've looked a different side.
Yeah, and what Saints haven't been able to do, Dave, is as Fulham have taken risks, they haven't been able to puncture Fulham at the back or really put them under any pressure on the counter-attack, which they're usually quite good at, as Adams finds a good ball to Teller and Walcott hits it, and that might be game over. Theo Walcott, like Nathan Teller, has only just come on the pitch when he scored. Great ball from Adams, lovely little drop off from Teller for Walcott to run onto, and Theo Walcott gets his 3rd Southampton goal on loan this season and his first since Arsenal away in December. Saints 3, Fulham 1, and maybe now the worries are over.
I'll tell you what, Teller did absolutely brilliant there. It's a little back heel flick. Saw him running on, knew exactly what he was doing to get Walcott in. Brilliant.
The whole move was good, Dave, wasn't it? Saints have hopefully put the game to bed, and we have exactly the same scoreline against London opposition here at St Mary's as we had on Tuesday night, with Saints beating Palace 3-1.
Well, that'll take the pressure off them altogether now. They should relax now and manage the game now.
That's what they didn't do at 2-0. You're right, Dave. They didn't, like we said, first half of the season, when they were 2-0 up against Newcastle, West Brom, Everton, they controlled matches, Dave, never looked like losing. They lost control of this one to Fulham, and then Teller has got the ball off Tosin Adarabioyo. Now he's in the box on the left-hand side, and then he gets the shot away, and in the end he wins a corner because Areola has to turn it around and couldn't be sure where his near post was. And Teller, an assist and a goal today, Dave. It's his coming of age day for Nathan Teller. And I'm very pleased for him. He's got his first goal. Of course, he made his debut at Norwich in the restart of football. There's another free kick for Saints this time. Lazy trip from Harry Reid, bit of frustration in that from the former Southampton man, no doubt about it, but this one's going Saints' way, back-to-back wins.
You compare him with Gineppo, who's got the same sort of pace in that.
He's ahead of him now, isn't he?
Oh, he is ahead of him, but he spends too much time on the floor rolling around banging the floor.
Yeah, okay. There's the view of Dave Merrington. That's it. Craig Pawson brings it to an end. Southampton have back-to-back wins in the Premier League for the first time since December.